carry belle. Carry belle. All my single ladies, 35 years and above, nobody don't prize you. Now so disappointment. Stop waiting. See update. Go carry belle.
Single ladies, let's talk. This is actually a better update too. Actually, I saw this video, I was just laughing, but this is funny and very serious. You're single in your 30s, you want to make babies. So my single sisters, let's talk woman to woman. I'm sure by now it's no longer a story for all of us that as we age as women, our fertility drops. But I actually want to break this down very well so that you all can really understand, because a lot of women do not understand this point. When we are born with a finite supply of eggs, just 1 to 2 million eggs. There is no other additional egg we are coming with in this life. Now, let us do the further mathematics. We now attain puberty at the age of 13. Now, this egg begins to drop from 1 to 2 million to about 300 to 500,000. Can you imagine our life? Unlike men are having daily income of supply of sperm cells in millions every day, daily production. Okay, it takes about 2 to 3 months years to mature, but they have supply of sperm cells. That's why when a man ejaculates once and he takes his semen for analysis, you get to find that per ejaculate, you find about 15 to 200 million of sperm cells per ejaculate per male in the semen analysis of a healthy man. And a woman, we are ovulating just 300 to 400 of the total number of eggs we have in our lifetime. Now, I am saying this particularly for women that keep consoling themselves with the funny fact that, oh, men, recent research shows that men, their sperm cells also get low, get down, get this as they are increasing in age. So you're actually comparing yourself with a man who is ejaculating 15 to 200 million of sperm cells per ejaculate. That is about 10 million times the total amount of eggs you will have in your lifetime.
God, I beg.
Now let's continue with the mathematics. We get to the age of 35. Now the egg begins to drop so rapidly. That's a critical age for me. That's what I tell women. It's a critical age. Now this egg supply, our egg reserve, begins to drop rapidly from 300 to 500,000 that we had during puberty to roughly about 25,000 approximately. Now, do you ever wonder why older men like Senator Ned would marry young women like Regina and they will still be making babies? Compared to a woman at that age, even in your 40s, you would definitely most likely need IVF to get pregnant. Now, this is what happens during your cycle. Every month that you release one egg, before the release of that mature egg, there is a recruitment of about 10 to 20 egg follicles. Inside one follicle is one immature egg. So imagine the body recruiting the 20 egg follicles from the remaining egg reserve that you have. And out of these follicles, only one is going to get matured and be released during the ovulation. The remaining 19, they are not coming back to the next cycle. They are gone and gone for life. Another striking thing is that our egg is not just dropping in quantity, it's also rapidly dropping in quality. So low egg quality equals higher chance of inborn errors, equals higher chance of abnormalities that could happen to the baby, equals higher chance of miscarriages. That's why as a woman ages, she has a higher chance of having miscarriages. Now fast forward to 40, we have less than 5% of genetically normal eggs. So do the mathematics, do the calculation. And this is simply why when I see women in their mid to late 30s coming to me during consultation, single, we begin to talk about realistic timeline. To me, it's clearly an honest, soft, and realistic conversation. So we begin to talk about your timelines. So at that age, and you're single, if you do not have any plan, or if you have not preserved your eggs to use your best quality eggs to make babies whenever you meet Mr. Right, then you have a few couple of options. Number one, getting pregnant with a donor sperm via IVF. Number two, getting pregnant with a donor sperm via IUI, intrauterine insemination. Yes. Number three, funny but also a good option. Getting pregnant with a partner, anyhow, get intimate with him, get pregnant. Planned or otherwise, just get pregnant. Number 4, another beautiful option. Waiting patiently for Mr. Right. With the understanding that getting to your 40s, you are likely going to get pregnant through IVF with a donor egg. That means making a baby that is not genetically related to you and with also higher risk in pregnancy. So, at this age, my honest conclusion, fertility is not just about getting pregnant. It's about how, when, with what eggs, and at what cost. So I've said too much for today. So we're going to break this one truth at a time in the next conversation with the singles. So do take care and don't forget that Dr. Supins is always here to guide you. Bye. See you in the next video.